Let's take a deep breath and feel our body settle. And notice the noises in your environment and allow them to wash over you. Let's try not to investigate. And let's shift our mind to our body, relaxing the forehead and letting any tension go. It's Friday. We made it through the week, except for Jay. She's now into Saturday. So allow your eyebrows to soften and feel the muscles in your face and jaw relax, letting go of tightness or clenching in your jaw, and let your tongue just rest gently on the roof of your mouth. And scan your body and notice if there are any areas where the tension's still there, and let it soften and relax. There is no negativity that cannot be purified. The purification process is basically a psychological one, as Lama Yeshe says. We create negativity with our mind, so we can change it by creating positivity with our mind. And we purify by applying the four opponent powers. So sincerely regret from the depths of your heart anything you have done to harm any living being. On this day, in this life, and in all past lives, and think of specific actions of your body, your speech, and your mind. And then in general, regret all. The reason to regret is based on the logic of karma. We experience everything due to our past karma, our past thinking, our past actions. So having harmed others, we ourselves will necessarily experience suffering in the future. And thus we cannot bear the thought of future suffering that we ourselves will experience. Who wants that? We know from the present suffering that we do not want it, so the logic is, therefore, to remove karmic seeds before they ripen as future suffering. And also regret the anger, the attachment, the sorrow, all of this, and all the rest that are the cause of why we harm others. And again, think, I am sick of this suffering. I regret from the depths of my heart having harmed others with my body and my speech, having broken my vows, because I do not want the future suffering. I'm sick of suffering. And then think, what can I do about it? Whom can I turn to? Thank you, Bill. Power of reliance, refuge. We turn to the Buddha, the doctor who has the methods that we can use to purify. And it's not that we need Buddha to forgive us. We purify ourselves by relying upon his methods. So visualize Vajrasattva above the crown of your head. He is your guru manifesting in his aspect for your benefit. He is made of radiant, blissful white light, sitting cross-legged on a white lotus, which, although born out of mud, is untainted by mud, and just like our enlightened potential, which is born out of our delusions, but is untainted by them. His face is radiant and beautiful, and his eyes are long and peaceful and full of love and compassion for us. His mouth is red and very sweet, and his hair is black and tied up in a top knot. His arms are crossed at his heart, the left underneath the right. The left is holding a bell, which represents wisdom, and the right is holding a vajra, which represents the indestructibility of compassion. Their being crossed represents the union of these two, which symbolizes enlightenment itself, the development of infinite wisdom and infinite compassion. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I become a Buddha so as to benefit all sentient beings. Compassion. In order to develop compassion, we need to rely upon other beings, the very beings that we have harmed and who have harmed us, by developing compassion for them. So think in particular of people that you have harmed recently and in the past, and then in general, all beings we have ever harmed since beginningless time. And then remember those who have harmed you and have compassion for them, because they will suffer as a result of the harm they have done to you. And make the strong aspiration to do this practice of purification for the sake of all sentient beings, and pray, I must purify for their sake. The remedy. And now comes the actual medicine, the doing of the actual practice of purification. There are 3 stages to the meditation, and it consists of visualization and recitation of mantra. We're going to start with the purification of the body. Guru Vajrasattva very compassionately sends powerful white nectar, like coming out of a hose, very forcefully from his heart, and it arcs around and enters your crown and pours into your entire body, filling you completely. And it keeps coming and forces out your lower orifices, all the harm you have ever done to any living being with your body, in the form of inky liquid, which pours out of you and disappears into space. Not one atom left. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tsapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutukayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anurakta me bawa sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me. Sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan. Sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe. And feel completely purified. Purification of the speech. And again, Vajrasattva very happily sends powerful nectar from his heart chakra, and it arcs around and forcefully enters your crown, filling your entire body. This time, forcing up to the top of your body all the negativity of your speech, which overflows and disappears into space, not one atom left. Just like as Lama Yeshe says, when you turn on the tap in the sink and fill the dirty glass, all the junk in the glass comes to the top and overflows. So imagine that all of the gossip, the harsh speech, the useless speech, the lying, and the talking badly about others behind your back, all of this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you as we recite this mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anurakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamayatsa Fa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa pa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa pa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya, manupalaya, vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa mahasamayatsa fa ahum pe. purification of the mind. And third, Guru Vajrasattva, now very compassionately, sends powerful beams of laser light from his heart chakra, which arcs around and enters your crown and fills your entire being, just as Lama Yeshe would say. When you turn on the light in a room, the darkness is instantly dispelled. So just as the light hits your heart chakra, the darkness of the negativity of your mind, all of the attachment, the neediness, the anger, the violence, the depression, the resentment, the jealousy, the bitterness, those stories in your head that you tell yourself every single day, all of that is instantly dispelled, not one atom left. So imagine that all of the irrational thinking, the harsh judgments, the meaningless thoughts, the terrible things that you say about yourself, and the delusions and the thinking badly about others, all of this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you. Visualize this as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Patita Dino Mebawa Sutukaya Mebawa Supokaya Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shri Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sav Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabha Samayatapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dino Patita Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarekta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ha, bhagawan, sawa tata kata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya safa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarekta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa dena patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shreyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya, manupalaya, vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe. Just think of all of those stories, all of those mean things that you say to yourself, and you think about other people's, all of those judgmental thoughts, they're just completely gone. Again, be delighted that all of your delusions, which are the source of your own suffering or our own suffering, and the cause for why we harm others with our body and speech, are totally purified, gone, finished. And think there is no more space in your heart now for anything but love and kindness and forgiveness, wisdom, bliss, and compassion, joy. So we move to the purification of even the imprints of negativity of our body, speech, and mind. And this time, imagine that Guru Vajrasattva sends light again, and it fills you completely, and it eradicates even the subtlest imprints of negative energy from your mind. It's like once you've removed the garlic from a jar, you still need to remove the smell. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Me Priyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tsafa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido mebawa, sutukaya mebawa, supukaya mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutta vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sitokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame musa vajrabawa maha samaya tafa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya, vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutta vajrabawa maha samaya sattva ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutta vajrabawa maha samaya sattva ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta mebawa, sawa siddhi me priyata sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuru hum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutta vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe. The power of resolve. And the fourth step in the purification process, and such a crucial one, is the determination not to harm with our body, speech, and mind again. So without this, we keep doing the same old things. The determination, the aspiration to not harm again is like a beacon that guides our body, speech, and mind in new directions. So remember, as Lama Zopa Rinpoche says, everything exists on the tip of a wish, the aspiration. As for the other old habits, if we can't commit to never doing them again, then don't lie to ourselves, as Lama Zopa said. So think carefully and then decide to refrain from them for a year, a month, a day, a minute, overnight while you're asleep, whatever is realistic. And then in general, vow to make an effort to avoid the others. It's this determination to not do again is what gives us the strength to change. So Guru Vajrasattva is delighted with us and wanting to merge with your mind. He melts into a white light and absorbs into you through your crown, and think, my guru's body, speech, and mind, Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind, and my own body, speech, and mind are the same thing. Union oneness, as Lama Yeshe would say. So let's meditate on that. Lama Zopa recommends to meditate on the emptiness of the three circles. In emptiness, there is no I, the creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma, and there is no negative karma created. So place your mind in that emptiness for a little bit. Um, in a way, look at all phenomena as empty. They do not exist from their own side. And finally, let's dedicate all the merit and the positive energy we have created by doing this purification to all living beings, thinking, may all virtuous karma we have created from doing this practice ripen as our enlightenment for the sake of sentient beings as quickly as possible. Let's dedicate to all of our teachers, everybody that we've been wanting to pray for, everybody that we have in our mind. Let's dedicate for Lou and Chris and Lorraine. We haven't heard from you. Let's dedicate for, again, make sure that our classmates are traveling safely and the, the obstacles are being removed from them, and rejoice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Marion. I agree 100%. And as the result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may bodhicitta, from which happiness of all sentient beings come, be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay for even 1 second. And that which has been generated may it increase. And to his holiness, may he live long and continue to teach and to guide. And for the return of Lama Zopa's unmistakable reincarnation, and when he's ready. eh, Thank you, everybody, for coming out on a Friday night, and I appreciate it, and I love you.
Thank you, Shayla.